back up to the mountains. Does my strength come from the mountains? No. My strength comes from God, who made heaven and earth and the mountains. When confusion's my companion and despair holds me for ransom, I will feel no fear. I know that you are near. When caught deep in the valley with chaos for my company, I find my comfort here, 'cause I know that you are near. My help comes from you. You're right here pulling me through. You carry my weakness, my sickness, my brokenness, all on your shoulders, your shoulders. My help comes from you. You are my rest, my rescue. I don't have to see to believe that you're lifting me up on your shoulders, your shoulders. You mend what once was shattered, and you turn my tears to laughter. Your forgiveness is my fortress. Oh, your mercy is relentless. My help comes from you. You're right here pulling me through. You carry my weakness, my sickness, my brokenness, all on your shoulders, your shoulders. My help comes from you. You are my rest, my rescue. I don't have to see to believe that you're lifting me up on your shoulders, your shoulders. My help is from you. Don't have to see it to believe it. My help is from you. Don't have to see it 'cause I know it's true. Help is from you. Don't have to see it to believe it. My help is from you. Don't have to see it 'cause I know it's true. My help comes from you. You're right here pulling me through. You carry my weakness, my sickness, my brokenness, all on your shoulders, your shoulders. My help comes from you. You are my rest, my rescue. No, I don't have to see to believe that you're lifting me up on your shoulders, your shoulders. My help is from you. Don't have to see it to believe it. My help is from you. Don't have to see it 'cause I know it's true. Help is from you. Don't have to see it to believe it. My help is from you. Don't have to see it 'cause I know it's true. Help is from you. Don't have to see it to believe it. My help is from you. Don't have to see it 'cause I know it's true. Help is from you. Don't have to see it to believe it. My help is from you. Don't have to see it 'cause I know it's true. If you told me all about your sorrows, I'll tell you about a cure. If you told me you can't fight the battle, there's a baby boy who won the war. The war was won by a baby boy. Hallelujah, we can sing it. Hallelujah, heaven's singing. Hallelujah, and this hope and endless joy started with a baby boy. Silent night, no Savior and no Jesus Christ. The world cried out so desperately, and the baby boy was the reply. Yes, heaven's reply was a baby boy. Hallelujah, we can sing it. Sing it. Hallelujah, heaven's ringing. Hallelujah, and this whole relentless joy started with the baby boy. We can sing it. This joy started with the baby boy. sound asleep and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody, nobody, nobody sees you. Nobody, nobody will believe you. And every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories, they somehow never leave you. Nobody, nobody, nobody sees you. Nobody, nobody will believe you.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
There's a kind of love, there's a kind of love.
You keep a cover over every single secret, so afraid if someone saw them they would leave. But somebody, somebody, somebody sees you. Somebody, somebody will never leave you.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
There's a kind of love, there's a kind of love. There's a kind of love, there's a kind of love.
For the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over.
Oh, for the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. This is where it begins. This is where all the worry ends. This is where I say I don't mean to have control. This is where I admit I don't know how to handle it. Life in all of its chaos, you're my only hope. And all that I have to offer is the white flag of surrender. So take me to the middle of your heart. Lead me to wherever your love starts. To a new day dawn and to the place you are. And if you wanna take me over the edge, I'll let you, 'cause your love is where I live. Wanna be right where you are, in the middle of your heart. This is what I believe, that if I give you my everything, I will become who I was really born to be. I'll stand up and say it. Yeah, your love is something I can put my faith in. So take me to the middle of your heart. Lead me to wherever your love starts. To a new day dawn and to the place you are. And if you wanna take me over the edge, I'll let you, 'cause your love is where I live. Wanna be right where you are, in the middle of your heart. But now I can let it go. Yeah, I carried what I carried, but now I can let it go. Yeah, I can let it go. So take me to the middle of your heart. Lead me to wherever your love starts. To a new fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So won't somebody please pass the megaphone? I'll shout it on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, in my prayer tonight, I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice, let me testify. Oh, in my prayer tonight, 'cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice, and I choose. Let it move you, let it move, let it move you. Yeah, I choose. Let it move you, let it move, let it move you. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, oh, with you by my side, I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Let it move you, let it move, let it move you. Joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay. Let it move you, let it move, let it move you. Let it move you, oh, let it move, let it move you. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, oh, with you by my side, I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Go let it move you, go let it move, go let it move you. Joy, joy, joy down in my heart to stay. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay. I was there on the day that your world changed. You were scared, unprepared for the heartbreak. Everything you knew faded out of you, stole a piece of you. If I could, oh, I would be a hero, be the one who would take all the arrows, save you from the pain, carry all the weight. But I know that you're brave. Fight on, fighter. Don't let anyone steal your fire. Fight on, fighter. The spirit is alive inside you, yeah. There's a part that you hold, that you lock down. Let it breathe, give it wings, set it free now. Time to make your mark, break the prison bars, show them who you are. Fight on, fighter. Don't let anyone steal your fire. Fight on, fighter. The spirit is alive inside you, yeah. Stronger than you ever thought. I know you're stronger. Braver than you were before. I know you're braver. Oh, no, you don't have to be afraid. Together we'll face it. So don't ever stop, no matter what, 'cause you're gonna make it. Fight
Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? In your palace wall, mighty king, do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Do you hear what I hear? Can you hear it? Do you hear what I hear? Can you hear it? Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. A child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light.
One thing we need so deeply and so desperately in this time is a sense of unity. Not uniformity, but unity. And we have a very special guest to help us sing and represent this in a very deep way. So would you help us welcome the world famous and co-writer of this song, Tony Williams.
I wouldn't deny it if you asked me. I'd rather die than to blaspheme. But if I need a ride in your backseat, will you be there for me? See me on the path on your way home. Might need a night just to sleep on. But if I'm gonna dawn, would it be wrong? Will you be there for me?
Will you walk with me down a lonely street? Talk to me, tell me what you see. Stand by me for the world to see. You and me in unity. Hey, hey, hey. You and me in unity. Hey, hey, hey. You and me in unity. And I will be your heart when the beat stops. I'll be the light when the sun drops. I'm hoping on the stars to the treetops. Would you be there for me? Will you walk with me down a lonely street? Talk to me, tell me what you see. Stand by me for the world to see. You and me sadness. Lead us to what matters, closer to you. Save us from this madness, heal us from this sadness. Lead us to what matters, closer to you. Will you walk with me down a lonely street? Talk to me, tell me what you see. Stand by me for the world to see. You and me in unity. Walk with me down a lonely street. Talk to me, tell me what you see. Stand by me for the world to see. You and me in unity. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. You and me in unity. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. You and me in unity. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. You and me in unity. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Do you believe in unity?
World famous Tony Williams.
Black hole in a broken heart. Took your innocence and left a scar. Cross lines and crush your world and tore your soul in two. Too young to lock your door. Trapped in this civil war. Too much to comprehend what this could make of you. Will it echo? Is it waiting to determine what we'll become? You will be saved, you will be free. And this won't decide who you're gonna be.
and love strong, you and me. You're a lion full of power, forgot how to roar. Yeah! You're an eagle full of beauty, but you can't seem to soar. No. Will you return to the garden where you were first made whole? Oh. And will you turn to the one who can liberate your soul? Don't you wanna run wild, live free, and love strong, you and me? Run wild, live free, and love strong. To every soul locked in the cage, in the prison of your past mistakes, you know there's no time left to waste. Yeah, you can make your great escape. We're made to run wild, run wild, run wild. We're made to run wild, run wild, run wild. We're made to
run, Forrest. All depends with direction. Some people run from fear, some from their own reflection. Some people run their mouth, some people run their house, ruling with the heart of a tyrant. Some people run their block, blood shots with the fofo firing. That's the environment, what we were raised, living like lions but trapped in a cage. Back to a Mongo day with the blood of a king, with the heart of a slave. Don't you wanna run?
run wild, live free, love strong, you and me. Run wild, live free, and love strong. To every soul locked in the cage, in the prison of your past mistakes, you know there's no time left to waste. Yeah, you can make your great escape. We're made to run wild, run wild, run wild. We're made to run wild, run wild, run wild. We're made to run wild, run wild, run wild. We're made to run wild, run wild. To every soul locked in a cage, yeah, you can make your great escape. We're made to run wild, live free, love strong, you and me. Sunsets golden light, colored in your eyes, and everything inside was lost in silhouette. You're lost in silhouette. Light it up and let it go. Don't you see that you are not alone? Light it up and watch it fly, 'cause you can go anywhere you want tonight. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up. Hey, I could wear the weight and take it all away, but every creature's fate is theirs and theirs alone. morning. Yes, it could be a beautiful morning. Oh.
So Luke and I have a good friend who struggled with depression, and there was a time where he would slip blankets over the windows and switch off the lights and literally live in darkness. We wrote this song for him. I remember when it came time to play it for him for the first time, we didn't have the heart to tell him that we'd written it for him because, well, we were afraid of offending him. Needless to say, it was his favorite song that we'd ever written. Well, months went by, and eventually we were like, you know what? The secret's got to get out. Gonna get out, we got to tell him. So we pulled him aside one day and we said, hey, we want you to know that we wrote this song for you. And he didn't say much. He stood up, he walked out of the room, he got in his car and he drove off, and we thought, oh, we've blown it. About 10 minutes later, he called us, and with tears in his voice, he said, thank you for writing that song for me. It gives me hope. And it was in that moment that we realized that music has power, doesn't it? It does. But when you merge the power of music with the ultimate power of the gospel, it not only has the ability to impact people's day, but it can transform their lives for eternity. Do you believe it? Everything you never said, and all the things you thought instead, everyone you never knew, and everywhere you're going to, and every song you wanna sing, every smile as it begins, it's yours.